All right, Logan, how'd you get your boo-boo?
I had one on the big horn from the gun and I hit one from David's head, but it's feeling better.
Oh, from David's head?
Yeah, and one from the big horn from the gun, and one, and I hurt my hand on the street, but I'm okay. It healed it inside me. Then one before I fell down the street.
Oh my
On the
goodness.
leg, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So what's a big horn on a gun? What does that mean?
Oh yeah, good.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't own
This
firearms.
one.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
think it was
This big one.
Oh, okay.
It was a
It's
big
like
one.
it's like a dinosaur gun.
Nerf gun. It's ages 5 and up, just so you know. He's 5. Just to cover my
This big one is
bases.
strong and tough enough just to hurt people.
I see.
Really.
So your brother had that and it hit you in the eye?
Yeah.
What were you doing though? Don't just say Damon hit you. What were you doing? Were you trying to take it from him?
No, I was trying to play with him.
No, that's called taking his gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dad keeps making a fort for a day.
Out of the couch cushions.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Forts
Oh
are
yeah, and the
cool.
cat wants to come in too.
The cat does?
Yeah, but there's no fan in the fort.
Oh, all right. What's your cat's name?
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
She
Is that
has,
baby girl.
she has dark things. She can go in the dark in the house and light in the house.
That's cool.
So, alright, do you have any more questions for
So,
me?
yeah,
so what,
Hold on, let her ask
what happens
questions.
if you get in trouble, Logan, with your dad?
Oh, yeah. David does the cat. I do. And I pick her up, got her in the house.
Yeah.
I put her down back in the house. I shut the door
You
so
ca-
she doesn't get out. Then
You came here to ask about the incident.
Yeah, so we ask general questions about discipline to every person that I
What
go
is
to.
it? This is supposed to be about a bruise.
This one, and this one, this one, and we got journal guns.
Alright.
Wow.
We got journal guns. Yeah, we bought that from the store, but David
Pretty
and me had
cool.
the big horn here.
Alright. Good job, guys. Go with Grampy, please.
Good job.
Grampy, go watch a show with Grampy.
Can we see where the kids sleep? We just need to see
No,
them.
you said you needed to come check on
I
something.
do,
You're not going
but
out.
I
She can
also
come make a visit.
I also explained
She
that we
can
need
come
to see
make
the
a
house.
visit. No, you told me you needed to check on the
We're already
incident.
inside the house.
You told me you needed to make, and I'm telling you, you need to leave, please. I invited you in on my good gracious
Yeah.
to check on the incident. You said you only wanted to check on the incident. He explained what happened,
Yeah.
okay? And then you asked a bonus question that didn't have anything to do with the incident, insinuating.
insinuating
So you
anything. I
said you
put
asked
you
about
to
the
do
incident.
so.
He told you. He
I
told you
put
his
you
brother
on to
headbutted him.
do.
Listen, I'm talking. He told you his brother headbutted him, and then he told you his brother hit him with the gun.
Yeah.
And then that was the incident. The incident wasn't what happens when you do something you're not supposed to. That wasn't the incident. That's insinuation. That's
It's
leading.
not insinuation.
That's leading into something.
isn't.
Well, I'll have a lawyer look at it.
That's
Thank you
fine.
guys. I
I'll have a
appreciate
lawyer
it.
look at it. That's
Judy, or whatever her name, wants to come by and do a visit. She has my number.
Here's a paper. You can get this on video.
You have
So
a
you
predetermined paper of
No,
what?
so this is a letter that explains that allegation of physical abuse was made against you on behalf of Logan.
Nobody said allegation of physical abuse. Somebody said there was a bruise.
That's what a report is. So
Physical
So
abuse
she,
is the allegation.
so a week and a half after she seen a mark on him, she accused me of hitting him.
That's the report. That's,
Okay,
that's
so
what-
now we
that's
have a
what's alleged.
recording of Logan telling you what happened.
Yeah.
And then you got your little bonus question in,
got a
and he
bonus
didn't say anything about that. He just said them picking up the cat. So what happens with this stuff now? Because that's the only
So I need to
evidence
call
there is.
collaterals, I need to call who's involved with the family.
Just us.
Well, if they have providers,
Did they
if
go
they
to the
have
doctor?
doctor.
Yeah, they went to the
daycare, if
pediatrician. They go to the pediatrician once a year.
Okay.
So this is your skeevy way to try to keep my
This
case
is
open.
part of our job, this isn't.
Well, that's not what you told me
outside.
outside.
This
That's
has
not what
nothing-
you told me
Yeah, I
outside.
did tell you
And then
that
you tried to
outside.
tell me like you're a cop, I'm already in the house. You can still ask a cop to leave.
I'm not.
So then you were, no, yeah, but you were trying to say, oh, I'm already in here.
Well, I'm already in here, why, what's the harm to see where your kids sleep?
Because you lied to me outside.
I didn't lie to you.
You
I
told me
didn't
you
lie
were
to
here
you.
about the incident.
I
Now
am.
you're asking to see where they sleep. So you guys, once again, I
So
have
part
so
of
many
our policy-
documentations of DCF lying to me. I have voicemails,
Mm-hmm.
I have screenshots of text messages. It is such a joke. You guys are so harassing and this is such bullcrap. This lady on the phone told me completely different from what you told me.
Who's the lady on the phone?
The social worker that called, acted like she's my friend, asked what happened. I could have lied and said nothing, but I didn't. I haven't been shown this picture of a bad bruise. I'd like to see that.
Sure.
Can you just keep them occupied?
So mom doesn't have any in-person visitation?
Nope.
How come?
None of your business.
Okay.
Judy's our social. I thought you were here about Logan's incident, not mom's
So
in-person
I-
contact.
well,
So whenever a report comes in, they have to assess general safety.
We have to assess general safety.
What huge
I'll hold
bruise.
my phone.
It flipped, lady. Ma'am, sorry.
That,
Oh, that's a huge bruise. His eye, around his eyes from like being tired is almost
well,
as
it
dark as
doesn't,
that.
I mean,
Well, that's a good
So the
picture.
report came in,
I know, but then you guys come in and you're doing other stuff. This is
So
messed
we
up.
have a-
I
we
feel
have a
attacked.
policy.
I
We
feel
have a
attacked. Yeah, but
policy.
you didn't explain those policies outside.
I tried to outside.
No, you didn't. You said, I'm here. I tried bringing up the social worker, other stuff. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the incident. So I allowed you.
No, no,
On
no.
that basis, you said that. I
No,
allowed you on
because
that
you're
basis.
you're
to come to my
misquoting me,
house.
because I said something.
Yeah, you said we're
I
not
said
talking
we're
about
here
Judy.
about the report. The report involves them coming in, talking, and assessing the safety and the well-being of the children.
No,
The
you
report,
didn't
yes,
say
yeah,
that.
I didn't
You
say that, but I'm
about them
explaining exactly
coming
what
in.
the words
You
are.
didn't say
okay?
about them coming
So,
in.
hold on. So, the report came
So
in.
then
Hold on. If you don't want
The
to
report says physical abuse father.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm an ongoing worker. She's an investigator. I'm here because Judy couldn't come out. You're going to drag your case out a lot longer than you want to.
If I don't just kneel down.
No one's saying
3
kneel down.
years, man.
No one's
3
saying kneel
years.
down.
And because
Trust
I'm a
me.
father, I have been. You people have gone through my life with a lice comb, and the only things that have been able to brought up are bull crap like this, boys getting a bruise.
In the 15
and you
minutes
still
that I've been
couldn't.
here, you haven't listened once.
Because you just
Because
showed
you haven't
up.
listened once, though, man.
You
I'm
just
going to
showed
tell you,
up at
that's
my
what drags
house.
your case out. Do you need anything else from him? So we're going to go, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to drag your case out much longer.
By what? By
Because
doing
Judy-
what?
Because Judy needs to come in and do a general assessment of the house and see how things are going. You have not talked to us, you have refused, you don't listen. So,
I don't listen. I listened
Yeah.
for 3 years.
Well, here
And
we
then
are-
I got a
here we
new
are
social
today.
worker.
Here we are
I know
today.
today we got it. Okay, so the 3 years of taking care of the kids and cooperating with you people. Yeah, it means nothing, right?
today's a
It means
separate
nothing.
instance.
No, now it's a separate instance.
today a report
Now
came
it's
in.
a separate instance.
Today a report came in, she has to come talk to you about that report. That's
Okay,
what
so that's what
happens.
she was here to talk to me about.
Yeah.
You didn't say that you were here to talk to me about Judy's stuff.
I'm not here to talk to you about Judy's stuff.
You
I'm
just
here to
said
support
that.
her.
You just
You're-
said you
you're
were
not
here.
listening. You're
I
not
am
listening.
listening.
I'm only here because they want an ongoing worker to come with her. That's it. Judy couldn't go. She would normally be here.
I'll look at it
I can't.
after, but I'm
That's
pretty
it.
sure you just said you were here and you're getting pretty flustered. Now
'Cause
you
you're
know
not
how I
listening.
feel. I'm not listening.
You're not listening.
No.
I'm defensive with DCF. 3 years I've dealt with this stuff, and it's not because I have anything to hide. If I had something to hide, you people would have yanked my kids if you could have a long time ago. It has been tried. It has been.
I don't know your
It
case
has
at all.
been.
I
Judy
don't
has
know
not
your
been
case.
inside this house since before June.
Judy wasn't. I've only had her for a month. She called
The
me a month.
ongoing
I
social
have. I have the call.
So the
logs.
ongoing
She
social
called me.
worker has not been
Hey,
inside.
I'm your new social worker. I was told by Valerie and Sean we're going to be closing your case, and then Valerie disappears, and I get a new social worker.
Right.
So this is your way. I didn't want to sign
When was
releases.
the last time a DCF worker has been able to look around the house?
Valerie, no, she did. She'd come to the screen. She would come
Right.
to the window. She wouldn't
But
just
what-
try to barge in my
so
house.
that's not what I asked you. I asked you when was the last time someone got to come look
I don't
around?
know, 3 months ago.
So that's why your case is probably still open at this time.
Nobody
I'm gonna
says
tell
that.
you.
Okay, so you say that now. You say that now, but that's not what they said to me.
So we need to assess the
So,
home, right?
so you're here
So seeing
for
somebody
this.
out on the porch, putting a kid in a window doesn't count as their home visit. We need
Well,
to be
she was.
into the
That's what
home.
she was doing
Because you were
because of
saying that
COVID.
because you wouldn't, COVID was, we've been doing in-person visits.
The
She
policy-
was
Yeah.
coming in person. 1 month she'd come in person, the next month she'd
Right.
video
So that was
chat.
no-
It's something I had worked out
putting
with
eyes on
her.
the kids is different than assessing the long-term safety of the home, right? Like, you can understand that. So coming in, putting eyes on...
She just told me there's no,
Dude, like
on the
you-
phone she just said there's no long-term fucking, she said everything's fine. And then you guys show up and you're telling me, this is what I'm saying. I haven't been able to allow you to talk and I'm upset because she just told me on the phone, all hunky-dory, things are looking great, we're gonna be closing in August, nothing about saying she wants to come by,
And this
telling me she's gonna call the intake person with what I told them,
This has
and then
nothing-
call me back.
So
And
I'm
then you
gonna say-
guys just show up saying this
So I'm
stuff.
gonna say again, I don't have your case, I'm not on your case, I don't know. I'm trying to help you understand how the department works.
I wish I could
I'm-
feel like somebody from DCF ever tried to help us.
I wish I could finish a statement because I haven't been able to at all. And I really am honestly trying to give you some advice because I get it. I understand how frustrating it can be to have a case open for a long period of time. I get it. I really do. Stacy's here because a report came in. We have to investigate reports. Stacy is here to talk to you about that. The stuff with your case going long term, I'm giving you general advice what I think would help you get your case to move on to close. If Judy's telling you we're this close to closing, ask her what she needs.
I was told
That's
that
it.
a year
Hey,
ago, man.
But
I was told that a
Judy's your
year
social
ago.
worker today. So if she's talking to you and she's telling you, I'm so close to closing, but
So
I need
just
X.
forget
Hold on.
everything.
Just stop.
Just forget
Just stop. You're not listening. See?
I hear what you're saying.
You're not.
I'm not dumb.
You're
I've
not.
heard this
You're
stuff.
not. You're not
Just
listening.
cooperate with Judy and do what you gotta do
you're
and
not,
get this
You're
closed.
not letting me finish. Talk to Judy. Ask her what she needs to close the case. You have a legal right to say, I don't want to do this anymore. We have a legal right to then do a legal assessment, see if we want to take you to court. Those are your rights. You can say.
See, nobody's ever explained that. I'm not interrupting
I'm
you.
trying
Yeah,
to
no, but I
explain
know,
it.
but nobody's. I would do that. I would do that in a heartbeat.
So that's
I'd
what
say, I'm done. Let's bring this to court. Because I've cooperated for 3 years. There's a reason Valerie and Sean disappeared. I got mountains of dirt on them. Valerie forging signatures. Sean, I could play you a voicemail of Sean Dugan threatening me about an incident he doesn't even know nothing about because I was causing him a headache.
So I'm going to tell you again, at the end of the day, those are your rights. But the department, and I don't know your case, so I can't advise you one way or the other. The department has steps that they will take, okay? Stacy's here to look into this investigation. A report came in that your child had a bruise. We can see the bruise because we were given a picture of the bruise. She has to come out, assess the safety.
That's
Hold on, please. I'm really trying to help. Just to do the safety and well-being of the house. That's talking to the kids, seeing how they're doing, see if there's anything we missed, anything like that. That's what this is about. Your case with Judy is your case with Judy. If Judy's telling you we're this close to closing, talk to her about what that's like. And listen to her. That's my biggest advice, okay, man? No one wants to drag out a case longer than it has to be, and definitely Massachusetts takes its time. So talk to her, listen to what she has to say, talk to her about where your case is at, talk to where your case is going. And again, at the end of the day, you have a legal right to say, I'm done, but we will assess the safety of the children, and if we deem that we need to go to court or remove the kids or something like that, that's the other end of it, okay? So please.
So that upset me when you asked me how he's disciplined when you're that like, I don't
That's
see it's.
protocol.
That's those-
Nobody,
that's all part of it.
nobody. Last I
I'm not
heard,
gonna give you a list of questions.
last
I'm
I
not
heard,
gonna-
I don't care. I'm not. You can talk to him. You hear he's open. You see him
He is
holding my
open, but
finger
you go-
coming
when you
out.
talk
the-
to him, you told him to stop and you
He
let him
seems
come
like a
out.
very sweet boy, but this is all part of the process, is they have to. Do they go to daycare or anything?
No, I know she said COVID doesn't matter, but it does matter
People
when
are
it comes.
dying.
And then the D
Yeah.
variant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't even let you in the house. I let you in the house. I
You're
make
in
a good
mask.
gesture.
You need a mask? We have masks.
No, you're in our house.
You're
You
in
need a
our
mask.
house.
I don't need a mask right now.
now.
Your mask, you would be bringing the variant in. So you can see, and that's what I'm saying. Now you guys start being Weisenheimers.
No, that's not why I
Like, oh, don't you need a
But
mask?
If you have
I can
concerns-
see you. I
don't
kinda
know
got a
your
feel
mental
for him, but
history.
I can
don't know
see
any
you.
of that stuff. If you have a concern about COVID, that you feel that's it.
That it's you just came in knowing our
He
stuff.
can't catch it. Logan cannot catch it. It would kill him.
There's a better chance that
Is he immune compromised? Or?
yeah, he's
He's got 3 major
your heart
open
affects
heart
everything.
surgeries.
Your heart
Okay.
affects
He's
everything.
only 5 years old.
But you guys were supposed to know everything.
I've told you again, I don't have your case. I don't know your case at all.
So does he still see a heart spot?
So that's one of
I go every
the
couple weeks.
reasons they come to the window when they
They
come
go
to
to
see
see
us.
the doctor
We
every
don't let
couple
anybody
weeks.
close them.
Is there a way that you and Judy could work out, like if just to?
I don't care. She can. If this is how it's gonna be, and I trust me. I'm not an idiot. You can treat me any way you want. That's where they failed before. But obviously, I can see this for what it is. So I'll let Judy in the house. I got no problem with that. But if she's telling me it's gonna close August, she can come in and do her evaluation this month, and then we go from there.
Okay.
I've been told from the social worker before to this one, there's been no issue. I was never told what the concerns were. I was only told your house, the way you keep it, the kids having a living situation, those aren't concerns of ours. But I was
you live
never
here as
told
well?
concerns.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I don't, this
I'm his
is,
father.
this
I'm
is,
He had mentioned it, yeah.
this is like, this is why I have the attitude I have when, the same thing, she's telling me to trust her, and she's like, I'll call you back. Like, you guys, like, it pisses me off, dude. We got 3 I've been taking care of Logan his whole life. John East was always negligent. So what's the end game here? This girl can never have these kids. So you guys want to put the screws to me and try to put me in a position where I try to bring it to court. You know, you pretty much said, don't step to us or you're going to go to court. And you didn't say it like that, but that's...
He was explaining.
I understand.
I'm telling you.
I understand, yeah, like if you
policies
want
and
this to go
practices.
smoothly, but that's what I did this for 3 years. And then I'm told it's gonna close. And then I get a backdated service plan from April. Like, dude, I got a service plan in the beginning to get custody, and there was nothing on it. And I do it, and then I get a backdated service plan from like April.
That's when Judy took over?
No, Judy didn't take over till June, midway through June.
Okay.
But while the supervisor Sean, like I said, the voicemail, and Valerie, Miss Fortune Signatures, were singing sweet nothings in my ear that we're gonna close your case. Johnny's just has to finish a couple things. Nothing to worry about on
That's
your end.
It's Janisa? Is that what it is?
Johnny's. Her name is Johnny's.
Okay. Can I ask?
They told me they were keeping it open. Sorry, for her, because she had services. That's what I was told. I was told that there's
You have
no
full custody,
concerns.
right?
Yes, I have full custody. I was told there's no
you went through family
concerns.
court and everything? It's...
She drags me to probate. You know why she called you guys? She asked him. The day it happened, she had a video chat. Did I try to hide him? No. Did I do her video chat with him? Yes. Did you ask her what he said when she asked him? He told her the exact same thing he told you. And then 2 days later, because she wants to try to get some crap for court, she starts texting me, where were you? Have you brought him to the doctor? What happened?
Do you have an update? Do you have an upcoming court date? Is that what you're
Yeah, we have a court date in November, but we just had child support court Monday. So
She's going to be paying child support?
Yeah, $130 a week. So she calls you guys and files a 51A a week and a half later, right after she gets hit with $130 a week. And you can ask Judy, before she said anything on that phone, I told her on the phone that Johnny's had a video chat yesterday. She was belligerent. She was getting frustrated with the kids. She was being short with the kids. And she started yelling at me before Judy told me anything. And she was supposed to pass that on. This is her lashing out because now she's getting hit with child support. And she said she'll never pay it. She won't be able to pay it. You know, like, I have no problem with her coming in. This just blows me away. And I'm sorry if I was
No,
rude.
that's
I really
fine.
am.
So some of this stuff you'll work out with Judy. Can you turn that off for a second? We're going to go.
I'll point it down, but I need to have, if anything with my history with you guys proves, I need to have.
So, sure. We're gonna go in a second. I don't want a flashlight in my face. It's hard enough to breathe.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen,
No.
I'm not a rude person. I'm not, this is just.
So do you have any other questions or anything?
No, I just wanted to see where the kids sleep. That was
Is it right there? Can you just open the door and have us just look instead of like wandering around? Do they share a room?
It's a pull-out bed.
Hold on.
Oh, like a trundle, yeah?
Yeah, and I clean up every day. They make a mess every day.
Pretty quick.
Cool. All right. I'm all set.
Yeah.
My name and number are
Hold on.
in here if you have any questions.
No, I get it.
Well, it's the court shit, man. And then this is supposed to be closing.
Well,
You know, like it's
obviously,
you
like
guys.
you said,
But they enable her.
You
She
need-
knows she has the power
So-
anytime she wants.
Yeah, but we don't have anything, I don't have anything to do with
No,
Judy.
they-
'Cause I'm not her boss. I'm
Not
her-
Judy.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no, no,
Johnny's
Johnny
calling
is.
in.
Oh.
She calls in and she's a mother. Whatever anybody wants to say.
So anyone can make a report. It sounds like, if I may dare say, that you have a contentious ex-relationship.
Yeah, all she does is she's filed so many.
So I'm going to tell you, my advice to you is make sure they stay up to date medically. When you feel comfortable enough to send them back to school, make sure they go back to school.
I'm getting a note from his cardiologist.
No, I'm not saying like tomorrow. I'm saying when you feel comfortable.
yeah.
I already got one last week because he can't be
because-
going to these packed.
Wednesday.
Here's what I'm going to say, especially with contentious relationships, is the reality is anyone can make a report at any time when they come in. We do have to investigate. So this may not be the last time you see my good friend Stacy here. It may happen again, and it has nothing to do with the department. The department has to investigate every allegation of abuse.
So
and
you're pretty
neglect.
much telling me. So this incident, you have come and seen. You're saying that if Johnny's calls again,
Yeah, they have to do it
Anyone
again.
can make a report
Yeah,
of abuse and
anyone.
neglect
That
at
doesn't
any
mean
time.
we have to screen it in. If we know there's contentious.
well, this one wasn't supposed to be screened in. That's
Well,
what
listen,
Judy
they
was
hadn't been
saying.
here
Judy's
before.
not,
I didn't know.
Judy's not, right.
This
Judy's
was
not
Judy.
in
Judy
charge
doesn't
of
get to
that.
make that
This is
decision.
how they
All
got
No,
we're-
that's what she was saying to me, and she said she was going to relay how Johnny's just got hit with that child support stuff, and And then that's when she decides to
As an
report
ongoing
something?
worker, I can tell you I've had this come lots of times where it's like, there's no way this is gonna be screened in, and then the management above us goes ahead and screens it in, so it's.
So
it's
then
got
when do
nothing
I
to-
find out? Obviously I have what you heard from Logan. There's no,
So she has a certain amount of time
It's a
before.
15-day process, so I'll call whoever's in.
well, you gotta let me know who you call, right? I know, cause I didn't wanna sign, damn cat.
I don't need a release during.
No, I know, I didn't wanna sign stuff before, so I was thinking this is the way to get around releases, which I just,
My other piece of advice, if you want your case to close, let Judy call, because that is always a holdup. Let Judy call who she needs to call. But again, this.
if I sign releases, that's another year. When you,
No,
why
any
would you
release
do
I've
that?
been handed is
Come on.
for
Oh,
a
no,
year-long
no,
release.
that's, no,
She
that doesn't
needs to
keep your
call
case
and
open. No, yeah.
That's
That
happened
doesn't-
to me 3 times now,
So
and I'm
that,
still.
no one keeps a case open because releases have a year date. You can actually put on there 3 months if you wanted to. You can limit it.
I've
But
always been cooperative. I've always.
so again, my
always.
advice, because I don't know your case, so this is just general advice, is talk to Judy about where your case is going, what she needs to do to close it. And if she needs to talk to people, she needs to talk to people. If she needs to come into here, she needs to see the place. Those are things that close cases. Big thing is making sure the kids are up to date medically. If they go to school, which obviously it's the summer right now, making sure they're attending school regularly, if they have therapy, stuff like that, so.
They're up to date medically. They don't have their physicals until February. And when Logan goes to the doctor, because they tried
For the
fucking.
cardiologist.
They were with Johnny's. The first thing was the thing you were talking about, keeping up with their appointments. She tried filing a 51A on me because it was a month before their physicals were due. Their physicals were due in February. She filed a 51A in January, and Valerie screened it out. But I had to do all the footwork. I had to send Valerie a screenshot of my text message with Valerie and show her, hey, me and you talked about this. When Logan goes in, I was thinking ahead. Logan goes in for a surgery. Damon goes to the doctor. In case he catches COVID, Logan's at the hospital. We can serve it out with Damon. But they were ready to fucking screen it through when they were a month short. That's what I'm saying. Fine-tooth comb, man, my entire life, and I just want it over.
Well, can I
I want
ask,
it over.
so it sounds like you have a contentious relationship with your ex. What is your end game with her? So right now you're supposed
I have no end game with her. I'm taking care of the kids.
No.
And I'm hoping she gets her life together.
Let me finish my question. So right now she's supposed to have in-person visits, but you're keeping them virtual because of COVID, which is somewhat understandable with
I didn't say
Logan.
any of that, but
Is that what it is?
I'll deal with that with the court.
Okay.
But the visits aren't happening for a multitude of reasons, and one of them
And
is
to answer
supervisor.
you, yes, you're
So
gonna.
she goes to write it down.
She's gonna write that. She's gonna write
No,
that.
I know, but I'm saying I don't want to like that stuff. I don't know why DCF and the court.
This is me just talking to you, man. We're pretty much done. I'm just trying to give you some advice because it sounds like you've had a rough go.
I offered her visits. There's a paid place in Haverhill, but they don't.
So like a supervised center.
I want somebody to evaluate her interaction with how she interacts with the kids, because these video chats, and she tries to blame it that it's on a phone, but like yesterday, because she got hit with the child support, I'll play with the kids and she'll watch and interact with them. We'll be doing something. But this one, because she got hit with the child support, she was freaking out on me.
How old are they?
5 and 3.
I thought the court order, according to the case, that your father was supposed to be court ordered to be the supervisor.
Yeah, and nobody asked him, and he doesn't want to do it.
So you presented that to the court, but he doesn't want to do it.
Just my advice with all. So what she's asking.